What's up, YouTube? It's Kevin and Makael. We got an hour-long video for y'all. We talked about, you know, my quick little trip to Atlanta. We talked about doing the red carpet in L.A. We talked about Braxton Family Values, Toya show. I went on Miss Nene Leaks, and of course, we talked about Beyonce knows. You know, we talked about her.
But we didn't talk about her until the end.
Yeah, the very end. Thank God. You know,
but it was a good conversation. Yeah. It was really good.
And then we ended
because we went in on some stands.
Yes.
We told the truth.org.
Yes, we did. You know, people always think, oh, y'all just so Hollywood and stuff. You know, we're not Hollywood. We were busy. Well, you know, sometimes I have
no, I'm not Hollywood.
But I can't state my opinion now. You know, without me being not humble. Shout out to everyone that watched that Sizzle video with Dwight Powell, which was a very good interview. If you did not watch that video, please watch that video. And you know, we will see you guys at Sizzle. This is something y'all don't know. Makael and I are taking over the Hyatt Live panel Memorial Day weekend for Sizzle. So it's going to be me, Makael, Lionel Williams, Derek L. Briggs, and oh my God, I forgot somebody. Tron. What's the T? Shout out to Tron. Hello. You know, Tron forgot about me, so I'm glad I forgot about him. Anyway, that's another story.
Tron didn't forget about you.
That's another story.
Tron forgot about how old he was today on Twitter.
Okay,
he was
sleepy
25.
ass. Let me tell y'all.
25 plus 5.
We were supposed to go in Atlanta. That bitch fell asleep and left me in my hotel all by myself on a Friday night.
All by
myself. You know.
Don't wanna be.
Please. Thumbs up this video. Thumb it up. Make this video number one.
Wait. Come here. And check out our girlfriend Angel's
ConcreteLoop.com. Hey, this video, I want 2,000 thumbs up and 1,000 comments. Because y'all know y'all miss us, right?
We've been going for 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
I'm
tired of the Braxton. Get them off of here. I'm tired.
I want to see Kevin and Makael. No, you just want to see Makael.
Don't leave me in all this pain.
Don't leave me out.
Don't leave me out.
Yes, Tony, you better sing.
There it is, recording now. It doesn't matter anymore. You guys have been waiting 16 nights to watch a new episode of Kevin and Makael, The Skorpion Show. We are finally back on YouTube. You know, some people was hating the Braxton takeover. You know, I can't get mad at the Braxton takeover because they are our new family. If you don't like that, I don't know what to tell you. But shout out to Tracy, Trina, Tamar, Tawanda, and Tony. Because I had a nice time with y'all in L.A. and a nice time with y'all in New York. But before we talk about the Braxtons, we must talk about where the hell we've been. First of all, I spent 1 week in Atlanta, which everybody know. Y'all know I went there to see my girl Janet Jackson. And I also was there for WrestleMania. Shout out to Tron, Drama Dupree, Lionel Williams at 3LWTV, who we spent a lot of time together looking over his Janet Jackson photo album. Mike, who's also known as Black Nerd on Twitter. Shout out to Kid Courtney, TT, and Nicki J, because I was on Boy Revolution, which they have a show every Monday night on Blog Talk Radio. Shout out to them for having me on. Very good interview. Shout out to Trina Braxton again because I went to lunch with her on Friday. That Friday I was there. Candy of Sweet Addictions TV. We had a nice little dinner. Joe Work TV. Mr. Joe Work. Shout out to Joe Work, whose album comes out this Friday, which is also will be his 21st birthday. Yeah, so y'all know I was there for WrestleMania and WrestleMania weekend too. You know, I was teary-eyed because this is my first time ever going to a WrestleMania or a Hall of Fame. Get down. Or a Hall of Fame. Excuse me, the kitten is doing too much.
I don't live here.
I don't either, I think.
What was that all about?
So for me, you know, doing all of this is stuff I dreamed of as a kid. So I was kind of teary-eyed. So I got a chance to live out my dreams. And I'm so glad that I'm doing that. So, you know, WrestleMania was fun. I went with Stefan. Shout out to Stefan too. I forgot to give him a shout out. If I forgot to give you a shout out, I'm sorry, but we got to get into this video. We've been going for 2 weeks. So, I will fuck, you know what?
Yo,
you better shut up!
She said, "You shut the fuck up."
She didn't say that.
Yes, she did.
We trying to record. Don't try to be disrespectful. You know we don't do that when you record your stuff.
Your corny shit.
Don't do it, Charlie. He tried to. Now, what did she hear him say that?
I'm glad she didn't, because I ain't got time for the arguments. Okay, so yeah. So I got a chance to do all of that, and that was fun. And while I was in Atlanta, I found out that my black ass had to go to L.A. for the Braxton Family Values premiere party. And, you know, at one point, it was looking like Makael wasn't going. So I get this phone call at 3 o'clock in the morning from Mr. VH, Mr. Vincent Herbert, saying, oh, Makael needs to get his ass here. Next thing I know, Makael's on a plane in the morning to L.A.
That's not how it.
He was like, that mother better be on that plane. So I can't say it like that. But no, you know, I got to exaggerate the story.
I'm sure it did happen that way on the phone with Kevin. But that did not happen.
Nah, he was like, what you mean Makael has to work? He better be in L.A. I need him here. He better get here. I don't care how you get here. Get here if you can. So
I was there.
Makael was there
for one day.
Yes.
And everybody was hitting me up. Oh, you think you a jet setter flying to LA for one day?
The girls can't take it sometimes. I don't know what's going on. It's like you love us, but y'all can't take us now.
They love you, but then like they'll tweet you and say how much they love you, but since you're not following them, you can't see their tweets until you go on their page, and then they'll say all this stuff. Oh, they think they too good.
Yeah, they not humble.
But you just tweeted me and said you love me. Which one is it? But I digress.
I don't know what's going on. But anyway, so you know, I'm trying to find some socks in LA.
Oh, Kevin.
We walk up and down Sunset Strip. You sell men's clothes with no socks. What the hell is going on? H&M. Hugo Boss, what's the other? Marnie Exchange. How y'all don't sell men's socks? Like that don't make sense. Hello. So we walking down and Vince like, well, oh I see y'all eating that food. Y'all better hurry up because y'all late. So you know me and Makael late for the red carpet. Blah blah blah. We come downstairs 20 minutes later after we get dressed. And then I'm like, oh my God, like, I don't even know who's coming on this red carpet. Y'all know me sometimes how I get. But I wasn't nervous. But I'm like, okay, what the fuck? How we going to do this? So we see cameras and stuff. Well, I see cameras. People got microphones and shit. I'm like, now, Makael, look at us. We are so bootleg. Look at us. But anyway.
Well, we made it
yes,
work.
We made it work.
We made it work.
And shout out to Coy.
Yes. Shout out to Coy. Because if it wasn't for Coy, that interview that y'all saw would have not happened. Okay?
She was like, move on over. Put some out the way. You better get your ass on over there.
Coy was a photographer on the red carpet who really helped me and Kevin on that red carpet. She helped us a lot. So shout out to her. Yeah, go ahead, finish your story.
So I'm looking at these press people. They got the pictures and shit of who's gonna be there and what they do. And I'm like, damn, Vince just threw our asses out here. What the hell are we gonna do? So we like, who that bitch? She was in what movie? Oh, child, we just took her picture and let her go. So Shanice was coming up the red carpet. So I'm like, Makael, Shanice did this, blah, 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 blah. Don't leave that out, la, la, la. So, you know, so what went on was, while Makael was doing the interviews, I was feeding him the information.
Before the people came, let me tell y'all something, because a lot of y'all were kind of giving me a lot of credit, but all the credit goes to Kevin this time. Because even though I was the one that you heard talking, before those people came to in front of us, Kevin was telling me everything. He was giving me a rundown, okay? I told the guy from Smart Guy that me and Kevin grew up watching his show. I ain't never watched Smart Guy a day in my life. So Kevin
Smart Guy was my show.
Kevin had to tell me everything. I kept saying, what the hell is his name? So we made it work. We definitely made it work. So Kevin, thank God he knew everybody on that red carpet. Because had it been the Oscars, it would have been the other way around.
Okay.
I'd have telling Kevin everything.
I'd have just been looking like, child, why am I here? Why am I here? So, you know, we working on getting all that together. Gotcha. You know, but it definitely was a fun experience. And look at
it turned out good.
Yes,
it turned out great.
With no preparation.
With no preparation at all. It turned out great.
Great. And the party was fun. I met a lot of people. You know, I met Rolanda Watts. I met Unetta Boone, who is who created One on One. I met Michael Jai White, of course, Tony Braxton and Tracy for the first time. Tony gave me some advice because I was like, girl, some of these people trying to tell me what to do already. And she's like, don't pay them no mind. Tony, thank you so much. You know, I met some lady, she really loved us. Like, you remember that lady. She was a
Cynthia.
short lady.
Cynthia, I said look like Cynthia from my job.
Yes. She was really, really nice. And she told me, she said that we reminded her of Aaliyah Styles. I believe their names were Eric and Michael, or Eric and Eric or Anthony. I think it's Eric and Anthony. She said we just reminded y'all know what I'm trying to say,
her
of them.
So,
you know, that was really, really nice. And you know, the drinks was popping. Had a good time. You had a good, you know. Oh, and let's talk about Mr. Frank Gatson, who was there. You know, shout out to Frank Gatson. Hi, Mr. Philly. I'm gonna call you Philadelphia. So anyway, well, that's all.com. And you better crop that picture. Inside joke.
Yes.
But anyway, that's all we're gonna say. The party was fun. Thank you, Vincent. Thank you, Tamar.
We had a good time.
We all had fun.
Yes.
And we had fun in the room. You know, I kissed Tawanda on the lips by accident because, you know, I was on a little bit. You know,
Tawanda must have been drunk.
No, I don't think so.
No.
I was. What's the Braxton? No.
I tried the.com.
It was a...
I did.
It was one of them damn drinks. They had a Braxton, the wasted.com. That drink was good. I know Tamar named that one. That was good. That was really good. So from back to LA, you know, a lot of stuff happened. Rihanna, Britney Spears. Before, you know, we're going to talk about the reality shows. We gotta.
Well, you had a good time. Can I just talk about me for 1 second?
Oh, look, I was waiting on you to say something. Like, damn.
Well, you know, I had a good time for the past, what was it, a week or two that we haven't recorded? Yeah, it was like 2 weeks. Yeah, 2 weeks we haven't.
He's on vacation.
That's a long time. 2 week vacation. Wow. So, you know, in the 2 weeks, I had a good time. Flew to LA, was in New York. Kevin and I were at 106 in Park the other day. Just by coincidence. Now, let me just make something clear.
Okay.
A lot of people were attacking Kevin and I on my Facebook saying that, I remember y'all was saying that y'all didn't like 106 in Park and y'all didn't like the host, and here y'all go on the show. Well, truth be told, we don't really watch 106 in Park because I don't really watch it.
And I'm too old on this.
And he doesn't watch it either. Truth be told, I'm not too fond of the host because I think that Free and AJ were the best hosts. But also, what's truth be told is, we actually were taken to 106 in Park because we were with the Braxtons. So that's why we were there, because we were with them. Not because we typed in 106 in Park on the internet and said, oh, we want tickets to 106 in Park to see Mano. No, we didn't. No. I kept getting his name wrong. So
Which
you know,
was a very nice interview, by
Which was
the
a
way.
very nice interview, by the way. But no, that's why we were there, because we were guests of them. That's why. So for those of you that, y'all being hypocrites. Y'all were, no, we were invited. Yeah, y'all were doing a little bit too much. And then this girl had the nerve to say, I can even find a video where y'all said y'all did.
You ain't got to do all that.
Like, sweetheart, I agree with you.
And I told Vince in the car. I said, Vince, I'm too old for 106 in Park. Hello? But, you know, it's an experience.
But, you know, it's always somebody who's just trying to dim your light.
Okay.
She was like, you know, I can find the video where you said it. Sweetheart, you don't have to do all that because I'm agreeing with you. I did say that. I did say it. But we were invited to go. We weren't even supposed to be at 106 in Park.
No.
We went from MTV to BET within a matter of minutes.
Yep. And shout out to Mindless Behavior, too.
Yes.
Because they got mobbed outside of MTV studios. I didn't even see where those girls came from.
I did. And I didn't warn them either. I didn't warn them. That girl, they was running across the street. I stood right there and didn't say nothing. I said, let them run. But, oh yeah, just back to me for a little bit. Just a tad bit. So, you know, I had fun over the weekend. What else happened? New York was fun. We got to hang out with the Braxton sisters. We got to catch up with Tamar and Trina and Vince at their hotel the other day. Some personal stuff with me, for those of y'all that don't know. This is going to be my first time saying it and my last time talking about it. But me and my boo are no longer together anymore. So
I'm accepting the application.
No, I'm not accepting. But it's funny because one of my friends texted me and said, well, since you're single now, you should put a profile on Match.com. And I said, eat shit and die.
Ooh,
I don't think so, okay? But anyway, we're not together anymore. I'm separated from my boo, but we are still
separated.
Friends. Not separate. We're
not together.
We're not together.
All right.
So I am single, but that does not mean that I'm available. I'm single, but not available. So that's that. So for those of you that have been hitting me up on Facebook asking me how come I don't talk about my boo anymore, well, because we're no longer together anymore.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah.
I ain't sorry to hear that because I didn't know what was going on.
What? Because you weren't supposed to know what was going on.
But anyway.
But moving along.
Yes.
Braxton Family Values premiered last night. Can I just say? Let me just say this, because you're my witness.
Yes.
I kept telling Tamar on Monday when we were with her that she was going to be the one that everybody talks about. Mm-hmm. Was Tamar not the trending topic on Twitter last night?
Okay, the number 5. And then she trended twice when the
I told her. But you know what I love so much about Tamar is that after the show, me and Tamar were texting each other. We talked to each other before the show started, and then we were texting each other after the show started. And I told Tamar that she was trending on Twitter. And what's so funny is that Tamar didn't even know what trending meant. She said,
I said, why is she sending this to my phone?
And she said, well, can you please explain it? Because I don't know what that means. So I had to explain to her what trending, because you know Tamar is still kind of new to Twitter, and I thought it was so cute because here she is, that meaning like she's really big right now on Twitter, and she had no clue. So
she never even wanted to join Twitter.
Yeah, she never even wanted to join, like me. That's why me and Tamar are so much alike. And everybody said that last night. Oh, that's the female version of Makael.
Yeah. Miss Tamar, I'm gonna have to find my belt, because girl,
she is something.
She's a mess.
How did you, overall, what did you feel about Braxton?
I loved it. I loved it. Even though, again, Tamar needs a spanking, because Tamar is spoiled.com. And you can see it straight through the screen. She is spoiled. She's the baby of the family. You know, she has a husband, a successful husband. You seen her? I got the house, 3 cars, and all of that. Mm-hmm. Basically, when I'm thinking, what Tamar wants, Tamar gets. Mm-hmm. So, you know, when it comes to her career, I'm kind of scared with it, because, the show, because people be like, well, I don't know. So I'm a little bit scared for Tamar. But Tamar, I love you so much, and this is the same Tamar, like, that we met. On that screen, it's the same
Tamar that y'all saw last night on TV is the same Tamar that is off camera.
Yes.
Yeah. I can honestly say that Tamar is like that with and without her makeup. Cause let me tell you something. Tamar is beautiful with and without her makeup, and she is still a diva with her. So that ain't no putting on for the cameras. I just want y'all to know.
I feel bad and I really feel bad for Tracy.
I wanted to talk about that.
Tracy, Boo, they your sisters. So I mean, I don't know why you were crying. If you really want to get up on there, you should have told Tony. I really want to sing tonight, but
I don't agree. Now, because no, I don't agree with you.
Okay.
Because a lot of people were saying on Twitter that they felt bad for Tracy, and that some people were saying that they felt as though Tracy was a little jealous. Let me just say this.
Jealous.
Let me just say this. I know Tracy wasn't jealous, and I didn't feel bad for her because I don't think Tracy wanted anybody to feel bad for her. I don't think Tracy was doing that to try to get sympathy or for people to feel pity on her. I think Tracy was going through what some of us go through, including myself. I went through a time where I felt as though the people around me didn't want me to be around or didn't want to be bothered with me. I felt as though at times I wasn't invited anywhere. Nobody wanted to talk to me. I felt that way. And it wasn't because I was jealous of the people or the other people or the people who was in the circle. I just felt as though I was being excluded from the crowd. And I think that's what it was with Tracy. Tracy started out with them. And then once she had her first child, or I guess her first and only child, then things changed.
Them cats better move. They got to move. They got to go. Keep going. Move it. Move it. Move it. Move it. Move it. Move. Go. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, you can't tell me to go when you're saying move.
I know you could go. Just keep going. Damn it.
So I think that Tracy. I don't think Tracy was jealous at all.
You're not jealous.
Yeah.
She just wanted her ass back up on that stage.
Yeah, but I don't think it's as easy as you said it was. Just like Tony said at the press thing, it's not that easy. They haven't sung together in 10 years.
Well, maybe her vocals are probably not as good.
But see, it's not. No, it's not even that. When Tony explained it, she explained it during the little conference that we went to. Tony, because the guy asked the same question, and Tony said, "It's not that I don't trust my sister. It's that we haven't sung together in over 10 years. Things are different, and we would have to get used to each other's voices. I would have to get used to Tracy singing behind me again. Tracy would have to get used to being on stage with me. Tracy would have to learn the routine. You just can't say, okay, Tracy, just go up on stage and sing background and think that it's going to be fine.
You're right, but I mean,
it's not going to be like that. And so
right.
I think that Tony made a good point by that, and I don't think people should say, oh, I feel so sorry for Tracy, because I don't think that's what Tracy wants. I think Tracy just wants people to understand where she's coming from, and I totally.
But she said it seemed like she's an outcast. Like it feel like.
Well, yeah, of course.
What are you doing?
I don't live here.
Feel like she's an outcast from everybody. You know, everybody doing their own thing. I'm over here in Maryland, like.
Well, yeah,
you know,
I mean, because
I kind of, it feels like it kind of seemed like from what came through on the camera, I live a boring life, and you know, I see my sisters when I see them. And, you know, I'm going on this trip to Bermuda. Oh, my God, this is heaven for me. Like, I'm so privileged to do this. And now I see my sisters up on stage, and I'm like, damn, I used to do the same thing. And, you know, I miss it, and I want to do it again. And nobody is giving me the time of day. And you know Tamar was not giving her the time of day. And she didn't emote her feelings to, you know, to me, to anybody else. She was sitting there, you know, crying, and I was glad that Tawanda gave her a hug. You know, I was feeling sorry
that part
for
got
her.
me. But see, that's why I mean that I don't think Tracy, because like I said, again, I've been in that situation before, believe it or not. But I've been in that situation before, and sometimes you don't know how to say it to people, because then you don't want people to think that you're being a nag and a whining or a baby like Tamar was calling her. You don't want people to think that. You want people to really understand where it is that you're coming from. And if you have somebody like the way Tamar was treating her, oh, she's whining again, then you don't want to express your feelings anymore. Because now everybody thinks that you're just being a baby, when you're not being a baby. You just want people to understand where you're coming from. And I think that's where Tracy felt as though she wasn't being heard or understood, because whenever she tried to express it, you had somebody saying, oh, you're just whining. You're just shutting her down. And so, I mean, I just didn't think it was cool that
well, I do hope that
she was jealous.
But I do hope that now she gets a chance to get somewhere along down the show. I hope we get to see Tracy. Too many T's.
Well, the Kardashians got the K's, and the Braxtons got the T's.
I hope we get to see Tracy go up there and do her thing. Tawanda as the assistant. You know, I didn't feel bad for her. You know, she stepped in, and you know, you're working with your sister and everything. But I know it's hard to try to be a mother. You got your own situation going, and then you got to worry about Tony too. Mm-hmm. But I mean, it's not really easy to just come on, for real. Not even funny.
I don't live
so
here.
Anyway,
I don't live here.
She just
I think that was
me
for
off.
I don't live here.
I forgot what I was about to say. Because I was about to say something.
You was about to say Tawanda. About her.
Yeah, she has a whole lot going on. But I know how hard it is to trust someone as an assistant. That's really, really hard to just have somebody new. So, but I feel bad that she's stuck in that situation. Hopefully, they can hire someone to work with Tony so she can have time with her children. You know, to be a mother to her children.
Well, let me ask you this, because you know, Tawanda, I did not know this. Tawanda.
Her open marriage.
As many times as me and you have been in each other's presence, I did not know this. I did not know that Tawanda had an open marriage. Now, let me just say this, because I'm on the fence with this one. half of me understands where Tawana's coming from, where she doesn't want to divorce her husband and move away, or him move away because they have two small children.
Mm-hmm.
But then the other half of me says, how on earth can you still live under the same roof with a man, and then, well, your husband, because he's still her husband, and then they're dating other people? I just don't get that.
And I get it now after learning their situation is about, their parents being divorced and how it still affects them today and everything, and they don't want their children to go through what they're going through now. But for me, I'm like, because if I was in that situation and I'm happy with somebody, they got to go. We're divorced.
But they're not divorced yet.
No, they're not divorced. No. That's what I'm saying. Like, if you have to get out, we'll find some type of way to explain this to the children.
Yeah, because I can't.
Okay, you'll deal with them on the weekends. I'll have them during the week. We need some type of arrangement plan, not be under the same roof. And then, your children are there. And what if you want to date another man and everything? And then, or you might want to bring your man home.
No. But she said that they don't do that.
I know, but I'm saying, but what if you want to?
But then I don't think she would ever. I don't think she or he would ever want to do that. Because I would never. If I was in an open relationship, which I would never be in one, because
So you would have to keep spending money on hotel rooms, or you had to go to
me spending money on hotel rooms? No, they would spend the money.
Oh, it's just a mess. Like, I can't do that.
Yeah, I couldn't do it either. Like I said, part of me understands where Tawana's coming from, because, like she said, as an adult, it still hurts her and her sisters that their parents are now divorced, because they've been married for 35 years. So that has to hurt. And she's trying to protect her two small kids. I think she said they were like 4 and 5. She's trying to protect them. But to have an open marriage where you and your husband still live in the same house, but in separate rooms, and y'all date separate people, that is like a little...
And then the kids might start saying, well, my mom sleep in one room, my dad sleep in another room. You just never know.
Yeah, I mean, I just can't... that's one thing I don't think I'd be able to do. I think that, and like you said, there would be some way where we would have to sit these kids down and say, look... But then again, we're talking.
We're not in that situation, no. But I mean, it's kind of bad because you're saying, okay, I can't go into the future seasons, but I really I'll just wait till the I'll wait till the season go on.
Do you think? Let me ask you this: do you think that that's hurting or helping the situation?
It's hurting themselves because
the entire situation.
Yeah, do you think it's I mean, kids, as a kid, like, I didn't have a single parent. I mean, I grew up in a single parent household. My parents wasn't together, so I don't know how I would feel if my mom and dad were together and they broke up. I don't know how I would feel.
Because you always had that.
Yeah, but I mean, I knew who my dad was, and I seen him and everything, so it didn't, like, affect me, no. But, I mean, for them, just to stay together, just for the kids, like, you have to be happy, too. Now, it's not just about you. You have to be happy, and your kids have to be happy. It's a lot.
Yeah, I just
and they would have to go through. I hope they go through counseling too. I don't know about if they did it too, but yeah, that's a lot.
That is a lot.
That's a lot.
That's a lot.
Thank God we don't have to have children and stuff. But
me with children,
and then have to.
Is that even legal in this country?
But anyway, I really love Braxton Family Values. And I want to say thank you to everyone that watched with me on Blog TV and was tweeting, who made Braxton Family Values. I think it was like #3 trending topic. Thank you guys so much. And it's the #1, I believe it's the #1 show in the history of WeTV.
What do you mean?
The #1 reality show, like, ever in the history of WeTV.
Oh, so the other reality shows weren't #1?
But not as high as Braxton Family Values.
Oh, well, hey.
So shout out to the 5
Braxtons.
T's and Miss Evelyn. Shout out to y'all. I'm waiting to see what's going to happen with Tamar's singing career.
Oh, I can't wait.
I want to see that. I want to find out more about Tony's story with the bankruptcy and her going through lupus and her son with autism. All of them have different situations.
Stories. That's what I like about the show, because each one of them has different stories, and truth be told, each one of them are totally different from each other. And you can honestly tell that they're not trying to all be the same. And what I love so much about it is that they know that their sister Toni Braxton is this big, star, and they love their sister and they support their sister, and they are not jealous of their sister. They support their sister 110%, 110%, and I love that about them. You can tell that they're not jealous and catty or she thinks she's all that. No, because they love her, but they're all different and they're all doing their own thing, and I just love it. I can't wait until next week.
But we didn't even talk about Tamar and Vince's situation.
But what situation do they have?
I mean, with that argument.
Well,
we both agree with Vince.
I think
Tamar, Tamar, you got to start from the bottom. You just can't start from the top.
Okay.
No, boo.
Look at us, Tamar. Okay. Prime example. Okay. Before we met you, we were sitting in this dining room. When we met you, we were sitting in this dining room. After we met you, we're still sitting in this dining room. We ain't made it yet, but we're working our way up to Tamar. You can't just say, throw me on the track with Lady Gaga.
No. And I said this on Black TV. I said this on Black TV, and I'm saying it tonight. Tamar, it's been 11 years since your debut CD. What were you doing those 11 years? I need to know.
Okay? Because I called her. No, she called me last night, and I said, Tamar, I came across some of your songs on YouTube. When I tell you, I said, Tamar, you did not tell me that you could sing like that. So what is it again that you're doing? When are we got to get this to get? Where's that? I asked her, where's that contract?
Okay.
Where is that contract? If you need me to type you one up at my job, I will. Okay. Let's get together.
Shout out to Vince. Shout out to
Vince for having patience.
Vince laid it down.com.
He laid it down.
He walked in and walked out.
Walked the hell out. Walked in and walked out.
God bless you.
God bless you. Hey, sometimes you need that. Woo. And Vince, like Vince said, he loves her to death. But he ain't gonna. Vince loves his wife too much to see her
go
fail.
flat.
He loves his wife too much to see her fail. And I think that Tamar is so lucky to have somebody like him. Because some people may just try to look at the bigger picture and say, oh, well, you know what? She can sing, and her sister is this big star, and I mean, I do work with Lady Gaga, so then, you know what? Maybe I can throw her out there, and she'll be just as big as them, too. But Vince is saying, no. Slow down, start from the bottom, and work your way up. Just like Tony had to do, and just like Lady Gaga had to do.
And just like we're doing.
And just like we're doing.
And mindless behavior.
And mindless behavior.
Yes.
And everybody else. And everybody else. Because we all have to start somewhere.
Yeah.
You better preach, Makael. Thank God for Jesus. But shout out to Miss Elmer.
So look, I miss Love and Hip Hop. We gotta the camera. So I'm just saying.
No. I agree with you. But Love and Hip Hop, you mean Toya's family?
No. Oh, you can talk. I turned Toya off after 5 minutes. I could not understand what the hell was going on.
Okay.
Their dialect, too much.com. But Toya, you look very pretty when we interviewed you on our red carpet.
and you did not tell me that y'all were going to be talking like that, okay? You did not tell me that, okay? Because if any of y'all were watching the show last night when I was watching it, and y'all were on Twitter and you saw my tweets, I seriously, and I tweeted this, I honestly was not trying to throw shade, but I could not understand what they were saying when her and her older brother started arguing with each other.
Did they have closed caption come up? I know you can read.
I was listening to, I thought the visuals was going forward, but I thought the audio was playing backwards. I'm like, whoa. Something's wrong with my TV. You want dumb? You want dirt? I was like, what the hell is he talking about? I couldn't understand a word he was saying, and then he was yelling, which made it worse.
Yeah.
Okay. Toya,
will you be tuning in next week?
I will be tuning in next week
because I need to watch episodes.
Because as crazy as it is, I think Toya has a good message to her story to her show, because I like the way Toya is bringing her whole. First of all, I didn't know Toya had all those brothers.
Okay, she's the only girl.
She's the only girl, and I didn't know she has 4 brothers. I did not know that. Well, if she ain't the only girl, she's the only girl on the show last night besides Nita, which I'll get to in a minute. Okay. Toya, I like how she's bringing her whole family together. Her one brother, the one that's before the last brother, Rudy's the youngest. But the one before Rudy, the one who's 19 with no job, but yet he's sticking his thing in people and getting them pregnant and had the nerve to tell Toya that he don't want a job.
And how old is he?
19, but he looks like he's about 25. And you know what? He's not a bad looking guy either. He's a very nice looking guy. But for him to sit on TV and say, I don't even want a job. I don't want to work. And Toya said, well, what do you mean you don't want to work? You are a man now. Yes. What grown man sits there and says, I don't want to work? I don't want to work. You know what grown man says that? A grown man who has somebody who has money in their family, and all they're doing is just giving them money, giving them money, giving them money, giving them places to stay. Toya,
or someone that hasn't instilled values in them and let them do how they want to do.
I understand that's your brother, sweetheart, but his ass would have to go.
Daddy.
He would have to go, okay? He would have to go. And
she's not down here. She's upstairs.
He would have to go and find his own job in his own way to survive. Because him sitting on that floor saying, with his cock back, I don't want to work. You don't want to work.
Is he worse than Teeny?
Teeny. No, but you know why? Because Teeny actually is trying to start his music career. Okay. So Teeny's trying to do something. This one said flat out, he don't want to work. I don't want to work. And yeah, he got it. Then when they were then when he told them he thinks he got somebody pregnant. He don't know for sure. He didn't know this. He didn't know that. Did you put a condom on? Do you know that? Do you even know if you had a condom on or not? I don't know. He gave me that Waka Flocka syndrome. I don't know.
And this is why people hate us, because when we talk about some of them Southern boys.
Yes.
I don't know.
I don't know either. But you know what? Toya's mom, my coworker and I were talking about this today. They are trying to get their mother some serious help because, you know, she's a drug, you know, she's addicted to drugs. I think that the way they're doing it, Toya, her heart is in the right place, but I honestly think that Toya needs to send her mom away. Her mom don't need to be in the same city or even in the same state. Her mom needs to go far away to get her treatment. Because I think when she's close to home, she can easily have that access to just get up and leave rehab if she wants to when she's close to home. If she's far away, then this way she don't know nobody. She can't really go nowhere. You know, she just can't go home. She has no choice but to stay there. She needs to go somewhere far away so she can get the proper help. Because her mom is one of those drug addicts. We all have seen drug addicts like that before in our lives. We've all seen them. I'm sure some of you have had them in your family because I know I have. So her mom really needs help. And her mom needs help fast.com. She does.
So who's Nita before we move on? Who's
Nita's
Nita?
the mother.
Oh, that's Nita. Miss Nita. Okay.
Nita.
I'll be watching.
I'm sorry to cut you off, but then am I the only one that caught when the older brother was talking to Nita and had the nerve to say, bruh? He was calling his mom bruh. I was like, what? It just goes to show you, something's not right.org.
Yeah, they were.
Something's not right.org. You couldn't pay me to be on that show. As a walk-in friend, you couldn't pay me. They ain't got enough coins for me to walk, because I'd be sitting on the couch like this trying to figure out what is going on. First of all, what are they talking about? I hate it. I hate to say it, but
we were saying the same thing with Tiny and Toya. What the hell are they talking about?
Yeah,
you know they gotta.
But you know what's so funny? Those Southern people understand each other well.
Well, we not Southern.
They start talking. You're like, what are you talking about? And they just be looking at you like you got 3 heads on your shoulder. Y'all understand? No, I do not understand. Slow it down and back it up. No, I don't understand. .com.
You and your .coms. You better stop this.
Shout out to Tape. I don't understand that shit.
Britney and Rihanna. Who sounds worse, Britney or Rihanna? Y'all tell me.
No.
And y'all be putting this trash at number 1. What the fuck is going on? Oh, buy it.
I mean, first of all, it's Rihanna. First of all, we already know Rihanna's gonna go to number 1 because she's the singles queen. Her singles go to number 1. That's a given. And I said this before S&M Remix came out. I said it may be horrible, it may be hot, but one thing is going to go to number 1.
They eating it up like a Philly cheese.
And the one thing you can't hate on Rihanna is her studio voice. Because her studio voice slays.
Yeah, she sounded like a vocalist compared to
So I can't say that Rihanna's voice sounds horrible on the track because truth be told, it doesn't. It sounds hot on the track. It's when she gets on stage is when she sounds a mess.
The remix got to go.
That's when she sounds a mess.
Remix.
Britney Spears
mix.
is Britney Spears. Britney Spears is going to go to #1 until she makes her last album. Why? Because she's Britney Spears.
Britney Spears. Let me tell you, girl, that album, I love it. I love it. Femme Fatale is hot. Femme Fatale is definitely one of them club albums. Definitely one of them albums that I'm going to be blasted at Sizzle Miami. If you come to my hotel party, yes, I'm going to be playing that because that music is great. I love it. But Britney, baby, that dancing, this tour, anybody going to this tour, they better not bitch or complain about Britney miming the whole fucking show. Y'all better not fucking complain, and you better be going to the show to see Nicki Minaj.
Cause I don't want to see nobody get on Twitter and say, "Oh, Britney girl, why are you lip syncing?" Like you ain't know that's what she was gonna be doing. Cause I told Kevin in the car when we was in, I think wherever we the hell was at, I told him, I said, you know, that whole tour is gonna be 2 hours worth of lip syncing. Cause you know Britney Spears ain't gonna open her mouth to say
even
nothing.
when Britney say hello, that's gonna be lip syncing.
Pre-recorded. Okay. Hi, how are you? Hi.
Because let me tell you, she lip synced a ballad when I went to the previous tour in Atlanta. She lip synced a ballad, no lies.
Okay,
and her show was so boring that she pulled a boy on stage, and all he did was just fucking sit there. Hello? I wish Janet would pull me on stage and not just sit the fuck there.
First of all, I can understand you lip syncing an up tempo, but a ballad. I'll never forget when Ibn tried to accuse Beyonce of lip syncing Halo on the I Am Vegas show. I said, wait a minute.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Come on. First of all, a ballad. Come on, Britney. If you gotta lip sync a ballad, then you don't even need to be on tour. Okay? Come on. What are you doing?
Anybody going to the Onyx? I mean, the Britney,
the circus tour,
the Bricky tour. Anybody going?
The circus. Because with Britney and Nicki together, that's a circus.
Okay, the new circus.
You don't need no clowns. You don't need no clowns on stage because both of them, two of the biggest clowns.
But I'll go to see Nicki, and I really want to see. We should really go see Rihanna and Katy Perry this summer.
If you pay,
really should, if you pay.
No, I'm not paying to see.
I already got to pay.
I'm not paying to see Rihanna.
Child.
Oh, are you crazy?
Anyway,
is that crazy? I'm not paying to hear that.
Before y'all heard it,
I'll be
anywhere
here
else,
just like this at Rihanna's concert, sitting down just like this.
Before any other news source out there that talks about Janet going on a second leg, you heard it first on the Skorpion Show. For anybody else, but you know nobody gonna give my credit. But yes.
Well, actually, I've read it first on Twitter.
Read it. I bleaked it 2 weeks ago on the Skorpion Show in my video. Yes, you know. So anyway, Janet's going on a second leg.
Well, is she coming here? Because I said if she comes to Philly,
I don't know because the dates haven't been released yet. So well, you know, I got to get Makael a good seat.
I told him that if
so he can see my
Philly,
queen. We need a great seat, like.
I mean, because to truth be told, Janet would be the only thing close to Michael Jackson that I'll be able to see from that family. Because God knows I wouldn't dare pay to go see Toya.
Oh my God! Speaking of Toya,
speaking of
Miss Nene Leakes
and
LaToya Jackson wearing all of Michael's clothes on that show. Girl, I know you going to his class, girl. Let me stop for Janet to get me.
Girl. Was it in Michael's will to donate? You know, first of all, you know her and Michael were built like two white women.
Oh,
okay?
God.
So I'm sure it was very easy for her to put on his clothes.
Slip right in.
Just slip right on in, jacket and all. Hi, how does this look? A mess. .net. LaToya.
First of all, LaToya, you got starred together. I'm the project manager.
I'm the project manager. First and foremost, I'm the project. Start saying, all
I want to know is who does the thinking in the Jackson family?
Who does?
Because clearly, LaToya doesn't.
If LaToya Jackson does the thinking in that family, God help them all, and I know they are Jehovah's Witnesses. But somebody better help
Jehovah.
Jehovah.
Stop this shade, man. Stop it. Okay.
LaToya. Fucking
she ain't had
Jackson.
No clue what was going on.
She said 100,000 pounds of sand. What are you going to do with all that sand in the middle of New York motherfucking City? What are you doing with all that sand in New York City? I will stop and I will let you tell me.
We got 14 minutes. Sorry, Miss Jackson. Woo, your brain's not there.
But by the grace of God, or by the grace of Jehovah, whatever one you want to put in this scheme, they won that challenge. How did they do that?
Because I knew LaToya was going home. You could not tell me or tweet me
that she wasn't
going home.
And then Star and Nene, they all were shocked that they won.
Okay, Miss Nene let Donald have it.
Yeah, okay.
You want to apologize?
No.
And then she really went in on LaToya.
Go
talking about Casper the ghost. You go disappear, ghost. Disappear, Casper. Go.
And that didn't sit too well with you.
And you ain't nobody, bitch. All you are is somebody because your last name.
Oh,
let me tell you something.
She went in on.
Let me tell you something.
She did say
Rebe Jackson. Nene leaks. Paris Jackson, Nene leaks. LaToya Jackson, Nene leaks. Let me tell you, Nene, LaToya will be a bigger household name than you will ever be. All you will be is an angry black bitch on a reality show that they put on their show because they know you're going to bring the motherfucking drama. How dare you sit there and say, oh, stop tweeting me all of this negative stuff because me and LaToya are friends again. And so the fuck what? You and Kim were friends and you always choking her, your Magilla gorilla ass always in her face, starting drama. You are a big bully, and I'm glad LaToya ain't give you the time of day, so you made yourself look ignorant. Then you had the motherfucking nerve to say, oh, well, LaToya, you in your 50s, you acting like you 12. Hello, Nene, you are in your fucking 40s, okay? And if my mother was on TV acting like that, I would be ashamed of her. So you need to think about what you're saying about other people. You need to think about yourself, too. Bitch, you want to sit there and say, oh, stop tweeting me all of this negative stuff. You should have thought about that before you open your big mouth. You know Donna was going to play that.
Okay, go. He went in .gov.
Got the nerve. The Jacksons versus the Leaks, bitch. You know what? I don't keep up with the Joneses. I am the Joneses. But you know what? The Jacksons been the Joneses since the motherfucking 70s.
You better go to fuck off.
Okay? They've been the Joneses since the 70s. Everybody wants to be a motherfucking Jackson. Britney, Janet is a Jackson. Christina, Beyonce,
don't do it.
Girl, Tamar, Tony, Tracy, Tawanda, Miss Evelyn. Okay? Everybody wants to be a Jackson. Usher, you can't tell him he ain't like Chris Brown, you definitely can't tell him. Look at him now. Okay? And you got the nerve.
Don't nobody want to be a Nene. Don't nobody want to be a leak.
I wants to grow up and be a leak. You know what? Leak. Bitch, anything leaking is Beyonce tracks around here, and we ain't getting yet, so apparently we mad, which brings us to Beyonce for the rest of these 10 damn minutes. Okay, no, first of all, Kelly Rowland, because y'all's gonna have overshadowed by Beyonce. So, Miss Kelly, I gotta give you a prop because I actually listened to the lyrics and motivation, and you a freak ass bitch. But I love you. It's so clever. I love it, love it, love it. Now, the video was cute, even though I ain't like your little lipstick and stuff. Still cute video. Okay? The song is cute for you. Really, really cute. So, yeah, I didn't like it, and you're going to bring that up too in the comments. Oh, now you loving Kelly Rowland.
Well,
yeah, it takes a listen.
Yeah,
sometimes
hey,
I don't like stuff.
I didn't like Single Ladies when I first heard it, and now you got me and all around the place. So, I mean, hey, sometimes you just need to keep listening to it before you like it.
So, and I put it on, it's on iTunes. Motivation's on iTunes, so go buy it.
No, I haven't seen that yet.
So,
Beyonce.
The moment everybody's been waiting for.
Beyonce. So you know Beyonce is shooting her new video. Some people don't really know the name of it. It's called, some people are saying Girl. Then I heard Girls. And then I heard The Revolution. So some people are like,
Beyonce running out of title names if it's called Girl. So,
well, truth be told, Girl was the name of Destiny Child song.
And it was Beyonce. A Destiny Child song too, and Beyonce has that too. So
okay. So
let me stop when y'all say, oh, you really don't like her, and
he's mad that already. But
yeah,
anyway,
I'm mad that we didn't get the first leak.
Well, actually, I that's what I want to say.
Yeah, we got to talk about that.
I decided that I was not going to listen to the song, the leaked snippets that people have been passing around on Twitter. And I said, if you got it, don't send it to me. Well, lo and behold, shout out to Bobby. He knows who I'm talking about. Bobby sent me something on Twitter in a DM, and I checked it, and lo and behold, I pushed play, and what is it?
The Beyonce song?
It's not a whole, it's a snippet of it. Let's just say this. I have to hear the whole thing in order for me to say that I like it.
Is it a risk or is it like, bam, in your face, you gonna love it?
It's definitely not Beyonce.
Okay.
It's definitely something new. And I have to get used to that new Beyonce. And you know, for somebody like me as a big fan, it was hard for me to listen to it and then say, because I wanted to go, yes, bitch. But I couldn't go, yes, bitch, because I wasn't, yes, bitch, in the feeling. I was just like, I had to give him one of those Tamar looks.
Throw the lips up.
Okay? But I was just like, I gotta hear the whole thing before I can say, just like with Single Ladies. When Single Ladies came out, I was like, oh, girl, what? Shouldn't this have been on B-Day? Why are you putting this on I Am Such a Fear? But then, like Bobby said to me, he said, you know, sometimes you gotta listen to a song, and then sometimes the video can make or break the song too. So I said, well, you know.
Who is Bobby?
Well, he's my friend on Twitter. Okay. So I was like, you know what, you're right. Maybe I do have to wait for the whole song to come out and the video to come out before I can really critique it. Because right now, the 2 snippets that I heard today, I was just like, sorry.
Okay, so I need you to just for the next minute, because you know we got a couple minutes left. I need you just to talk about why is it important not to leak stuff by your favorite artist?
It is not important to leak.
I mean, why is it important not to leak?
It's important not to leak stuff by your favorite artist. First of all, it was getting me very upset that people were even saying the name of the song. That was just getting me upset. Or supposedly the name of the song. But for people to actually be passing, or like for instance, I just want you to know, I was not happy when I heard the snippet today because I was just like, wait, what? I didn't want to listen to it, but when I clicked play, I was like, whoa. But thank God it wasn't a short, what's the name? It wasn't long. But it's not good to leak your favorite artist songs because it hurts them.
The batteries are. Oh, it's saying we got a couple.
We still, yeah. It hurts them in the long run. When you're leaking their song.
All right, go.
It's not good to leak the song because it hurts the artist. Because the minute people find out that the song is leaked, what do? They go and they download the song and they put it on their iPod, on their computer, and then when the actual song comes out on iTunes or whatnot, people don't want to buy it. Nobody wants to buy it because they feel as though, oh, I already have it. But when they first download it, oh, I'm still buy it. But then when it comes on iTunes, I already got it, so why I need to buy it? And don't do that.
Let me tell y'all something.
But you know what? Let me just say this real quick. It's overexcited fans. It's fans that act like they ain't never heard nothing new or they ain't never. Don't be too overexcited. And you know why you shouldn't be that excited? Because then when the song does eventually come out and you don't like it, then your hopes are going to go from here to here. That's why I said what I said earlier. I said, you know, I wanted to go yes, but I couldn't go yes because I wasn't really feeling yes. And also, I just want to say one more thing. No, I'm not going to go that far deep into the song because then people are like, you didn't talk. No, I'm not going to talk about the song. I'm going to talk about the song. I just want people to not leak stuff. Don't do that and stop passing it around.
Wait, was Beyonce's voice actually?
Yeah, Beyonce's voice. Okay. Yes, I heard it. I did hear her voice, and I was just like, oh. But
y'all need to stop that leaking shit.
Yeah,
it needs to stop.
It's not.
And another thing, because we still talking about Beyonce. All the Beyonce stans, including myself, because that's how y'all know I'm a stan, but I'm not one of them ones that's going to like everything she does. This song better go to #1 and stay #1 on iTunes for a fucking month. All of y'all motherfuckers that hide on Twitter under Beyonce pictures that talk shit all day, you better be tweeting about Beyonce all day. It better be the trending topic. It should have still been a trending topic, just like how Britney had her trending topic for like 2 weeks. It needs to be just like that. Y'all got all of this mouth, but don't show it by saying you say you love Beyonce, but damn it, show it. It better be #1 on iTunes for a month. When the video come out, the video better be #1. Better be one of the most fastest watched videos of Beyonce's in the history of YouTube. It better be, because with all of this mouth, you know, it's time to show and prove.
And you know what? I feel as though what you said just now, I don't feel as though you're hating. I feel as though you're telling the honest to God truth. Because for the past 2 years, we've been waiting and waiting and waiting. I've seen Beyonce fans come out of the woodwork. I've seen some people who I didn't even know were Beyonce fans come out of the woodwork, okay? And so I feel as though all of us, we say how much We can't wait. We can't wait. When that shit comes out, like Kevin said, y'all better buy it. Y'all better buy it, and y'all better tweet about it, and y'all just like y'all made Beyonce Girl a trending topic the other day, y'all better make sure her new singles are trending.
How about Beyonce's Coming be a trending topic? Pound Beyonce's Coming. Put that on Twitter. Tweet that, bitch. Everybody said, oh, well, Makael, you's a bald-headed one, Bill Cosby. You mad because you didn't hear the link first. What the fuck? Do you know what's going on in our life? Like, we got... I love what's going on in my life to be worrying about, well, damn, what is Janet doing? To be mad that somebody else had an exclusive. You know, I would love to have an exclusive. But damn, it's not going to make me not sleep. Oh, my God, Beyonce ain't giving me the lead. Ty, why didn't you call me? Why didn't you call me? But I'm not going to be like that. Are you serious?
Kevin, they were doing that.
Yes.
They were really, there were some who were really saying, oh, Makael, you just mad because you ain't get to say. And I was thinking, like, are you serious?
Thank God Janet has mature stands, girl.
Oh, okay, but I was thinking, like, why would I actually be mad because I didn't tell you first? I wouldn't have even went that far as to even do what they were doing. But they didn't understand where I was coming from.
First of all,
they were just like, oh, you just hating and you just mad. You just mad because you think you got all these connections, which you think you don't. And don't think I don't know who said it, because let me tell you something first. First of all, sweetheart, I know exactly who said it. I know you said it, and you were the same one who was all up in my face in Atlanta and in Miami, okay? And I dare you to be all up in my face in Miami next month, because I'm going to set you a new asshole, okay?
And let me tell you something. Oh, when people say you think, that means that they think it.
That's what you are.
Hello?
Okay? How dare you say, oh, I was mad because I didn't have something first. I didn't want it first. Do you know that I could have had the whole information to the album last year, but I chose not to? Do you remember when I came back and told you that last year? And I was like, no, because I want to wait with everybody else when everybody else finds out. And then everybody's had the nerves to say, oh, Makael, you just think you all that. But they don't realize that I want to celebrate. It's just like when a Celebrity Apprentice comes on, and you know how everybody's watching it on Twitter? I don't want to miss Celebrity Apprentice, because then if I miss it and have to watch it on Tuesday, then I'll be the only one tweeting about it. I want to be talking about it with y'all. Why would I already want to know the information? I mean, come on. I ain't going to tell y'all the information if I do find out early, so why not just wait until y'all find out? But then, no, everybody said, oh, Makael, you just mad because we already know and you don't. I am 24 years old. Why would I be mad about knowing the new song, the new Beyonce song? I met the woman twice and had her stop and wave at me coming out of a party. So why would I be mad about knowing the title of a motherfucking song?
And to those people that tweet, oh, y'all ain't nobody, who y'all think y'all are? Bitch, you know who we are. We don't know who you are, okay? Let's get that one down. Beyonce know who we are. Does she know who you are? And people might say, well, you ain't me Beyonce, so what? The bitch watched the show. so, okay, I can say that, and we have proof. Kelly watches, Michelle watches, Ty watches, Beyonce's band watches, Gaga's band watches. Especially when you meet them, they be like, oh, well, you remember that video? No, I might not remember that fucking video, but they remember it.
Okay,
and that's all
let me tell you something. Tony Braxton girl. Tony.
I'm surprised she ain't go in on you at the damn thing.
But Tony, because Tony girl, you set me in that cabana. Okay? You set me down in that cabana, and you started telling me about one of your favorite episodes, and then she had the nerve to ask me, do I remember? I looked at her and said, yeah, I remember.
Ooh, and lying to Miss, you lying to Beyonce, now you lying to Miss Braxton. You know what?
Kevin, we got over 400 videos. Yeah. She said when the kid came, I wanted to say, girl, they always walking in and out. I don't fucking know this video. But I told her I knew. So
was it when Amber took the Amber yelled at Tibby? I think everybody loves that video.
Everybody loves that
because you couldn't see Amber, but she lit Tibby up.
But the point that we are trying to make is for y'all to say, or for not everybody, but for some to say that nobody knows who we are.
Questionnet.com. So
gonna tell me you just mad because you ain't had a single name first. Why the hell would I be mad at something stupid like that? You can kiss my black ass for all I care.
Before we end this, y'all, it's a big debate about the Grammy situation. I'm glad that the Grammy, we only got 3 minutes, but I'm glad the Grammys eliminated all those fucking categories, because now it's bringing a meaning to having a Grammy, and it will be a long time before we see a new artist does 16 Grammys in the video, because it was kind of hard. Anybody could have got a Grammy for any goddamn thing. Throw yourself on the track. It's hard. Now they eliminated best male and female, even though I don't agree with it.
Best male and female what?
They're out of categories from pop, country, and rock. And
so basically there's no best male pop.
No, it's just best R&B performance. Not even vocal, just R&B performance, period.
Wow.
Best child. I think it's good because it's bringing a prestige to having a Grammy, just like it is to win an Oscar. And I think it's going to put everybody on their motherfucking game to not release no bullshit ass song. And I dare the Grammys nominate anything from Rihanna's album, and I will fuck them up, except for California King Band.
But wait a minute,
I would be mad.
But it's been what, 53, 54 years? What took them so long?
Because probably everybody's just winning the Grammy.
You know what it is?
People don't even appreciate having a Grammy.
I know what it is. Oh, I know what it is.
Don't say it's Beyonce.
Oh, I know what it is.
Well, maybe they see
Mother
that
won those
video.
16 Grammys, and everybody got their panties in a bunch. Oh, how come she got 16 and Mariah don't? How come she got 16 and Diana don't?
Diana don't have any.
She got 16 and Barbara Streisand don't. Damn. Why you mad, dog?
But let me tell you something. That's all I'm gonna say about this situation. Just because you have more Grammys than someone does not mean that your music. No,
it does not mean that your.
I just want these young people need to understand it, because we know we have a lot of young people that watch and they like to tweet shit like, "Oh, well, Janet got only 5." Well, so what?
How much time do we have left?
A minute.
Can I just want to say this real quick since we're on the Grammys. I need to apologize because what was it, in February when we did our Grammy recap and Esperanza Spalding won for Best New Artist, and I sat here and I said that she shouldn't have won. Well, I had time, because I secretly listened to certain people's stuff without letting y'all know. I actually had time to listen to Esperanza Spalding after she was on The View, and I do honestly believe that she actually deserved that Best New Artist. I know in our video I said that I didn't think she should have won, but I think now that I look at it, I think I was talking out of my ass and not with my brain. So I do apologize. I think that Esperanza deserved that Grammy, and I think if any of you have not really heard her stuff, you should definitely check it out, because I had a chance to and I learned a lot. So that's what I want to say. Thank you all for watching the Skorpion Show, and we will be back with a new video if Makael doesn't. If I don't get allhollywood.com, because
you know how both of us
all Hollywood, and I think I know everything.
We might be back with a new video on Friday. You know, we gotta make up for some lost time. It's a lot of shit that we talk about.
Oh, child,
I'm Billboard Awards, nominations, it's a whole lot. But we have to get this out first.
I'm single now, so I ain't going nowhere.
Okay, but we'll see y'all Friday. We'll see y'all Friday with a new video. Talk to y'all later. Peace.
I gotta pee.
Drop your file up. They don't want to hear that.
Oh, sorry.